Basket roundup. Ramsay goals rally past Pleasant Grove. Homewood tops Pinson. Ramsay rallied in the fourth quarter to force overtime in a girls' basketball game at home on Thursday and came away with a 61-55 win over Pleasant Grove in 2 extra periods. It was Pleasant Grove's first loss in 5 games this season. The Rams led 26-20 at the half before Pleasant Grove outscored the home team 21-8 in the third quarter to lead by 7 headed into the fourth. Ramsay 5'10" senior Nayla Wesley hit a jumper with 3.5 seconds left in regulation to knot the score at 47. The teams scored 4 points each in the first overtime, but Ramsay outscored the Spartans 10-4 in the second OT to take the win and improve to 3-1 on the season. Pleasant Grove senior Kiara Stokes led all scorers with 17 points. Zaya Harris added 12 points in the loss. Ramsay freshman Mackenzie Davis and junior Caden May both had 14 points for the Rams, and Wesley added 10. On Tuesday, the Rams topped Homewood 58-45 on the road, rallying from a first-half deficit to earn the win. Homewood led 17-14 after 1 quarter and 28-25 at the half. Ramsay outscored the Patriots 22-10 in the third quarter to carry a 47-38 edge into the final period. The Rams had 3 players finish in double digits, led by junior Caden May's 15 points. Wesley scored 14 points and Davis finished with 11. Kagan Jackson hauled down 11 rebounds in the win. Ava Robinson and Ellis McCool scored 15 points each for Homewood. McCool grabbed 8 rebounds and blocked 2 shots, while Robinson had 4 steals. The Patriots continued their assault from beyond the 3-point arc in the home win over Pinson Valley on Thursday. Ava Robinson led Homewood with 16 points, 15 on 3-pointers. Homewood hit 14 3-pointers in a win over Midfield on Monday. Ellis McCool notched a double-double with 16 points and 11 rebounds. She also had 3 blocks. Ryan Ezekiel scored 11 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and had 4 assists and 3 steals. In the 76-55 win at home over Midfield, 4 players scored in double figures, including one with a double-double. McCool led the winners with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Lane Crow scored 15 points with 10 rebounds to record a double-double, and she blocked 2 shots. Ezekiel had 13 points, 7 assists, and 5 steals. Robinson tossed in 14 points. Homewood jumped out with a 17-8 lead after the first quarter, 39-12 at the half and 52-29, headed into the final period. 4-time defending Class 7, a state champion Hoover opened its season with a home rout of Huffman on Thursday. Kristen Winston and Aya Blanchard poured in 20 points each for the Bucks. Caitlin Gibson added 13 for Hoover. All 11 players who saw action on the court for Hoover scored in the win. Hoover plays Chelsea on Saturday at Priceville High School in the Marks Optical Bulldog Classic. The Bulldogs won their 4th straight to open the season with a home win over Fairhope on Thursday, led by 3 players who scored in double figures. Senior Ansley Ishii scored 16 points for UNS Wright. Fellow senior Ellie Mostella scored 15 with sophomore Reagan Harville adding 10. Fairhope got 12 points and 6 rebounds from Nyla Lukides. Liz Needhus hauled down 11 rebounds to go with her 6 points. UNS Wright will host D'Iberville Miss on Monday at 5:30 p.m., while Fairhope will host LaFleur on Tuesday. On Monday, in their home opener, UNS Wright trounced Satsuma 64-20. UNS broke the game open with a 25-point second quarter. The Bulldogs were up 38-7 at the half. Mostella led all scorers with 17 points. She added 6 assists. Her twin sister, Ria Mostella, hauled down 10 rebounds in the win. Ishii had 16 points and Harville scored 12. Sasha Adams led Satsuma with 6 points. Junior Libby Rogers sank a deep three-pointer with 4 seconds left to lift the Pirates past Gulf Shores at home on Tuesday to open the season. Gulf Shores led 8-4 after one quarter before the Pirates took an 18-12 lead into halftime. The Dolphins narrowed the deficit to 27-24 headed into the final period. Sophomore Nayla Wesley led Fairhope with 12 points. She also grabbed 5 rebounds. Lucia Jordan scored 8 points with 4 rebounds. Rogers and Liz Nihas finished with 7 points and 7 rebounds each. Sophomore point guard Anna Murray led the Dolphins 1-2 with 12 points, all on three-pointers. Kiona Royal added 10 points. The Warriors outscored visiting Theodore 11-8 in the fourth quarter to escape with the win on Thursday. Davidson led 5-3 after one quarter, but trailed the Bobcats 14-11 at the half. The teams entered the final period tied at 26. Zoe Brodnax and Zadia Johnson led the home team with 8 points each. Parkin Floyd led Theodore with 11 points and Zadie Pickens had 10. Davidson, 2-2, will travel to Street Martin Miss on Monday for a 6 p.m. game. The Aggies edged Blount on Tuesday at home, handing Deasia Lee Izell her first win as varsity head coach. Jackson was led by Jalasia Hunt's 17 points. Angel Powell scored 13 points in the season opener for the Aggies. The Leopards had 3 players finish in double figures, led Amaya Bracey with 16 points. She also had 4 rebounds. Brianna Wyndham scored 14 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and had 4 assists. Heaven Watlington added 10 points. Jonila Stewart claimed 10 rebounds in the win. The Hurricanes opened the season with a home win over Orange Beach on Thursday. Maddie Marie Grayson, who also plays flag football along with her sister Mary Margaret, led Alma Bryant with 20 points. Mary Margaret Grayson tossed in 15, and Kaylee Williamson had 9. The Hurricanes will host Spanish Fort on Friday at 6 p.m. A dozen Dolphins scored as Gulf Shores raced to a 23-8 first-quarter lead on the way to the rout at Bayside Academy on Thursday. Gulf Shores led 41-14 at the half and 62-22 headed into the final period. Kiona Royal dominated for Gulf Shores with 25 points and 8 rebounds in limited action. Junior Kate Cimino added 10 points for the Dolphins, now 2-2 on the season. The Dolphins wrap up a 3-game road stint at Orange Beach on Monday. Albertville moved to 3-0 on the season with a big road win over Pell City on Tuesday. Lani Smallwood dominated in scoring yet again, finishing with 28 points to go along with 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. The Mississippi State commitment finished 6-for-11 from beyond the arc. Mai Butler also scored in double figures for the visiting Aggies, totaling 10 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. On Monday, Albertville whipped Lee Huntsville 48-29 in the Huntsville Sports Commission tip-off. Smallwood posted her second straight double-double, racking up 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 steals. She was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Butler scored 8 points, adding 7 rebounds and 6 steals. The Trojans won their second straight after a season-opening loss, beating Sparkman at home on Tuesday. Kristen Johnson led Hazel Green with 12 points. She also had 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Faulkner University commitment Addison Cantrell scored 8 points and had 3 rebounds with 2 assists. Fellow Faulkner commitment Brett Douglas had 6 points with 6 rebounds. Jenny Moore hauled down 9 rebounds in the win. Madison Beasley had 8 points to lead Sparkman. Leanie Hamilton had 6. The Hawks evened their record at 1-1 with the win at home on Tuesday. Adderley Alberti led the way for Danville with 26 points, 7 steals, and 5 rebounds. Addison Prater had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals for the winners. Aubrey Reed finished with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. Bob Jones slipped past the Bucks on the road on Tuesday as 3 players scored in double figures. Elise McLean led the Patriots with 19 points and had 5 rebounds, while Ella Watts finished with a double-double with 11 points and 12 rebounds. She also had 3 blocks. Taylor Adkins added 10 points and had 4 rebounds. Jelia Smith grabbed 9 rebounds to go with her 8 points, and Jael Robinson had 9 points. Players scored on Tuesday as Whitesburg Christian's girls moved to 3-0 with a rout of visiting Tanner. Lane Holbrook and Allie McGill paced the Warriors' scoring efforts with 9 points apiece in the victory, while Savannah Bookout knocked down 4 field goals for 8 points and Lucy McGee added 7. Senior Aubrey Oliver led Tanner with 7 points, all scored in the third quarter. On Monday, Whitesburg beat Class 6 at Columbia 29-26 in the Huntsville Sports Commission tip-off on Monday. Booker had the 2 Warriors in the win, totaling 12 points on 6 field goals. McGee added 6 points on a pair of 3-point baskets. Columbia's Sakina Mitchell hit 3 shots from beyond the arc and finished with 9 points. Michaela Bradley finished with 7 points, and Michaela White had 6. Caden Carr made history for Prattville Christian in the home rout on Tuesday, becoming the fastest to reach 1,000 career points. Carr scored 23 points, grabbed 10 rebounds, and had 5 assists to hit 1K 3 games into her sophomore season. Allie Blankenship added 21 points, 8 assists, 4 steals, and 4 rebounds for 2-1 PCA. Jenna McClendon had 16 points and 9 rebounds. The Panthers will travel to play Chilton County on Friday. The Class 3 at Trojans rolled over 7 at Enterprise on the road on Wednesday to improve to 4-0 on the season. Street James had 4 players score in double figures. Natalie Barton had a double-double with 14 points and 10 assists with 7 rebounds. Morgan Lilly led Street James with 19 points. She had 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Kaitlyn Mitchell tossed in 17 points and had 4 steals. Jordan McRae finished with 13 points and 6 rebounds. Lily Stanford had 9 points and 5 rebounds. Street James plays at Trinity on Thursday. Hillcrest rolled over Sipsey Valley at home on Thursday. Blakely Nixon scored 11 points to lead the Patriots in the win. She also claimed 8 rebounds. Sky Latham and Carly Malvio added 7 points each. The Patriots play Hazel Green in the Marks Optical Bulldog Classic at Priceville on Saturday. The Vikings got a double-double from Antonio Hill in the home win on Monday over Paul Bryant. The 6-4 freshman guard scored 17 points and grabbed 11 rebounds as Huffman improved to 2-0. Point guard Peyton Wiggins scored 17 points and had 8 assists in the win. Kevin Walker scored 10 points and had 3 blocked shots. The Spartans picked up the home win over Pelham on Wednesday, led by 3 players who scored in double figures. Jack Backen led the way with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Trey Davis tossed in 14 points and had 4 assists, and Algie Williams scored 10 points. Hill McClooney had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocked shots in the win. J.D. Oliphant also had 8 points with 4 steals. On Tuesday, Class 6 at Mountain Brook edged 7 at Thompson 64-60 in another home game. Backen recorded a double-double to lead the Spartans. The senior center scored 16 points, grabbed 13 rebounds and added 7 assists. Senior Mac Cuvillian scored 13 points and had 4 rebounds, while junior Parker Wright scored 13 with 4 rebounds. Davis added 9 points with 4 assists. The Hornets rallied in the fourth quarter to edge Calera on Tuesday. Chelsea led by 9 points at the half, but the home team battled back to lead headed into the final period. Jordan Garcia led Chelsea 1-1 with 20 points, and Aiden Owens finished with 18. Calera dropped to 0-4 on the season. The Rockets improved to 2-0 with a home win over Pleasant Grove. Braylon Henry led Gardendale with 22 points. Trey Crawford scored 12 and Corton Bird had 8. The Rebels evened their record at 1-1 with a home win over Park Crossing on Thursday. Adam Barksdale poured in 24 points for Vestavia Hills. He also grabbed 5 rebounds. Johnny Tari had 10 points and 4 rebounds. On Tuesday, Vestavia Hills lost its season opener at home to Spain Park 63-62. Barksdale, a 6'5" senior, erupted for 32 points in the loss. Vestavia will host Bob Jones on Tuesday. The Yellow Jackets got 21 points from Darren McMeans in the road win at Altamont on Thursday. Darian Reddock scored 14 points from Kadri, and Jacob Whitted added 12. Hewitt Trussville escaped with a narrow win at Helena on Thursday in a battle of the Huskies. Colt Wells led the winners with 18 points. Rashad Raleigh scored 12, while Dave Carter and Ben Warren added 8 apiece. The two-time defending Class 6 state champion Bucks raced to a 10-point halftime lead and held off 7 of Bob Jones in its season opener in a home game on Tuesday. Buckhorn led 18-8 after one quarter and 31-21 at intermission. The home team led 49-42 headed into the final period. Fred Derrick led Buckhorn with 22 points. Jeremiah Wilson scored 11 in the win, while Josh Wilkerson added 10. Caden Rickard scored 30 to lead 0-2 Bob Jones. Buckhorn plays at Grissom on Friday, and the Patriots will host Sparkman. The Bearcats rolled past Chelsea on Monday in a game played at Tom Drake Coliseum. Aiden Owens led Chelsea with 19 points, Jordan Garcia had 11, and Tyler Wells added 9. The Patriots edged Hartselle in the season opener for both teams on Thursday at Brewer. Brewer trailed 18-11 after one quarter before outscoring the visitors 14-6 in the second quarter to lead 25-24 at intermission. Hartselle led 37-36 headed into the final quarter. Austin Holmes and Jackson Dunn led Brewer with 13 points apiece. Kaysen Odin scored 12 in the win, and Cam Bullinger added 8. T. Odom poured in 26 points for Hartselle, 15 on three-pointers, with 13 points in the third period. Gray Bennett scored 7 of his 11 in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back three-pointers from Joseph Wittendorfer and Alvin Norwood, with under 2 minutes left in the game, turned a 5-point deficit into a 1-point lead as McGill Tulin rallied to beat Davidson on Tuesday. Wittendorfer, who had a team-high 16 points, hit a three-pointer with 1:39 left before Norwood's shot gave the home team the lead. The Yellow Jackets, who avenged a 55-51 loss to Davidson on Saturday, got a steal from Gray Brower and bucket from Ethan Stokes to extend the lead 57-54 with 51 seconds left. Stokes, who finished with 15 points and 8 rebounds, blocked a Davidson shot. Then the Jackets got a pair of free throws from Will Husting and another from Brower down the stretch to seal the win. The Jackets faced a 47-40 deficit heading into the fourth quarter, but Brower hit 2 free throws and got a steal. Stokes had back-to-back buckets before a Stephen Himes steal resulted in 2 more Stokes free throws to close the lead to 49-47. Davidson then went on a 7-3 run, setting up the McKeel-Tulin rally. Zlatan Bradnex led the Warriors with 20 points, while Juju Edwards finished with 10. McKeel-Tulin, 4-1, travels to Murphy on Friday. Seniors LeBaron Hunter and Tank Spears boosted faith past Robert Stale at home on Tuesday. Hunter pitched in 19 points and Spears scored 16. Freshman LG Williams scored 15 in the season opener, and junior Phoenix Hunter added 9 points. The Rams host Davidson on Friday. The Trojans knocked off Baldwin County on the road at Bay Minette on Tuesday, led by senior guard Javian Daly's 32 points. T.G. Gardner scored 14 points for Daphne, and Antoine Sledge added 9. DJ Marshall led Baldwin County with 12 points. Theodore senior guard Houston Cunningham poured in 32 points, and junior J.J. Bush scored 28 as the Bobcats topped Baker on the road on Tuesday. Travis Davis and Cameron Hill scored 12 points each for Theodore. Derek Florence scored 28 points to lead Baker. Desmond Williams had 18 points, and Braden Taylor added 15. The Spartans improved to 3-0 this season, with a home win over Daphne on Thursday. Jacob Evans led Saraland with 15 points. Javian Daly had 16 for Daphne. Saraland will host Spanish Fort on Monday. On Tuesday, Saraland beat Cottage Hill 49-46 on the road after opening the season with a 56-50 win over Street Poles. Carter Johnson scored 17 points and claimed 7 rebounds to lead the winners. Evans scored 12 for Saraland. Caden Vuian led Cottage Hill with 13 points. The Panthers knocked off Spanish Fort on Tuesday, led by Jaden Mangram's 18 points. Corderas Dixon and Brian Jackson added 12 points apiece in the win. Prattville Christian got a buzzer-beating putback from Easton Miller as the Panthers edged Brubaker Tech in its season opener at home on Tuesday. Miller, a junior center, finished with 9 points and 9 rebounds. 8th grader Carter Fiacco led the Panthers with 23 points and 7 rebounds. Justin Chapman registered a double-double with 11 points and 12 rebounds. He also had 4 steals. Cody Chapman added 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals for PCA. Wade Mora had 7 points and 11 rebounds. Prattville Christian will travel to play Chilton County on Friday. The Falcons improved to 2-0 on the young season with the runaway home win on Tuesday. Cannon Eubanks led Central with 15 points and 4 steals. Lance Roberts chipped in 12 points with 3 rebounds and 2 blocks. Kevin Warren hauled down 13 rebounds to go with 9 points and 5 assists. The Lions earned the home win over Chilton County on Monday, led by Tyler Smith's 15 points. The senior also had 4 steals, 4 rebounds, and an assist in the win. Senior Xavier Dunn scored 12 with 6 steals, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Dunn made 2 of 5 of his 3-point attempts. 10 Jaguars scored in the home win over Hale County. Jordan Suter led Northridge with 12 points, and Kyle Nunnally added 11. Northridge plays Canton Miss on Saturday.